It's 1933. Adolf Hitler becomes Chancellor of Germany and is consolidating power under the Nazi banner. There's book burnings and escalating violence against Jews, communists, and opposition labor parties. Men, women, and young boys are assaulted and beaten for refusing to give the Nazi salute. You are Chicago Daily News foreign correspondent Edgar Maurer, based in Berlin. You have been warning the world about Hitler's dangerous extremism. Your reporting has won a Pulitzer Prize, and you are the new president of the Foreign Press Association. But your new book on Hitler's rise to power has been banned in Germany, and the Nazis are openly hostile toward you. They've boycotted the Press Association, and Nazi stormtroopers shadow you, watching your every move. In July, Frank Knox, your publisher, visits Berlin and tells you he is convinced that your life is in danger. He urges you to accept a transfer to Tokyo. You know the Nazis will eventually force you to leave, but you don't want to be bullied by Hitler and his thugs. You want to cover the big story of the huge Nazi rally in Nuremberg, scheduled for September 2nd, to showcase Nazi power. Your persistent anti-Nazi reporting has become a flashpoint in international diplomacy. In August, the Nazis turn up the heat, telling the American State Department they can no longer guarantee your safety. Knox directs you to leave Germany without delay. In desperation, you seek help from the new American ambassador to Berlin, William Dodd. You want to cover the rally and expose Hitler for what he is to the world. But Dodd buckles to diplomatic pressure and urges you to leave before the Nazi rally to, quote, avoid complications. What would you do? Would you leave prior to the Nuremberg rally, following the directives of your publisher and the ambassador? Or as a leading journalist, would you stand up to Hitler and still cover the rally, despite the risks to your safety? Here's what really happened. Under pressure from his publisher and his own government, and facing rising threats, Maurer reluctantly decides to leave Germany on September 1st, the day before the Nuremberg rally. As he was leaving, a German official asked Maurer sarcastically, "When are you coming back to Germany, Herr Maurer?" Maurer replied, "When I can come back with 2 million of my countrymen." That would occur 12 years later, when the Allies fought their way into Germany and ended the 1,000-year Reich that Hitler had announced at the Nuremberg rally. Maurer worked briefly in Tokyo, but then moved to Paris as bureau chief of the Chicago Daily News. When Germany conquered France in June 1940, Maurer fled to the U.S., knowing his life was once again in jeopardy. The dilemma faced by an influential American newsman in 1933 Berlin holds lessons for countless future journalists who would seek to report the truth in violent and chaotic settings around the world.